this life when we need to save it, conserve it, please don't waste it. Use it when it's necessary for cooking, drinking, and beating the heat.
The Guyana Water Incorporated is disconnecting customers for non-payment of their water service bills. That is going to be our topic on this very special broadcast of The Flow, and it is brought to you by our nation's water utility, the Guyana Water Incorporated, GWI. We're going to be updating you on everything you need to know about your water service, including GWI's wallet-friendly payment plans for customers with large debt. Our guest on this program will be GWI Customer Services Manager, Ms. Jeanette Thomas, Public Relations Officer Timothy Austin, and in our final segment, we will hear from Collections Manager Roy Fernandes. This is a broadcast you really cannot afford to miss, so ensure you stay tuned to us here on NCN Television, especially if you have unpaid GWI bills lying around the house. But first, we'll give to you a message from GWI.
The gift of nature, yes, it's water. We provide a service so you can enjoy it.
GWI ensure.
Hi there, my name is Kian McCrae, and this is The Flow, and it is brought to you by the Guyana Water Incorporated. And if you're just joining us, what we're going to be doing on this program is updating you, GWI customers, on what is happening right now with their customer services and at GWI through a discussion with the GWI Customer Services Manager, Jeanette Thomas, and Public Relations Officer Timothy Austin. And of course, we're going to be answering questions that were posted on GWI's Facebook page. So welcome, and glad to have you here with us. I know it's a busy time, so to be able to take time out to update customers and even answer questions, many people say there is not much interaction. Either you got a machine or it's just there. So glad to have you here on this very special program of The Flow. Now, Timothy, I'm going to start off with you first, and I need you to explain what customers who have not paid for their service need to be most concerned about.
Thanks, Kane. Well, most of our customers by now would have heard our new radio jingle. It's everywhere. And in that jingle, we're stressing the point that you need to make your GWI payments a priority. Mm-hmm. And we've done, that is our main message right now, paying GWI a priority. And the reason why we're stressing that message is because we're about to heighten our disconnection activities countrywide. So we wanted persons to be prepared. So persons would have seen stuff in the newspapers, would have seen advisories via radio, television, and we are urging persons to put priority on Guyana Water Incorporated, because at the moment we are heightening our disconnection activities, and whether you're in Linden, whether you're in Berbice, right here in Georgetown, we have disconnection crews that will be in your community if you have not paid. So we're urging persons to pay attention to our messages and to be prepared and ensure that you have paid up before disconnection crew arrives at your door. And Jeanette is going to explain a bit more about this, but we want to ensure that persons are not caught by the disconnection team. Unfortunately, our revenue has depleted quite a lot over the last period. So that's why we've been forced to our priority is not to disconnect our customers. We do not want to do that, especially now we have school closing. We have a lot of activities with regard to the families doing a lot of things right now. Kids are at home, so we don't want to disconnect your water service. But unfortunately, persons have not been paying as they should. So we had to increase our disconnection activities countrywide. So pay attention to our jingle, pay attention to all the advisories that you're hearing right now, because we want you to be in the right. We want you to have your service fully paid up so that we do not have to disconnect you. It's our last resort. We don't want to disconnect our customers, but unfortunately, I even spoke with someone on Facebook via chat just yesterday, somebody who has not paid for the entire year.
Wow.
And there are quite a lot of customers, and Jeanette is going to talk more about this, there are quite a lot of customers who have not paid a single dime to GWI for 2015, and that's not good, because we have our disconnection teams that are going to be in your community. It's a lot more in terms of the manpower that we have with our disconnection crews. So we want to urge persons, if you have not paid for the year, come into us, call us now, so that we can work a plan out with you so you can pay off that debt and avoid being disconnected.
All right, and like you said earlier, now is not a good time to be without water. This July, August period, everybody's at home, you're washing, you're having get-togethers and so on. So really, it is a crucial time to be without water. All right, Jeanette, now there seems to be some misconceptions about what customers are actually paying for when they are billed by the Guyana Water Incorporated. And help us also to confirm, is it true that Guyana has one of the lowest water rates in the Caribbean?
Yes, from our research, yes, we pay minimum for water, because if we compare, it's some persons it's $60.90 per meter cube. What is 1 meter cube of water? 1 meter cube of water is 100 gallons of water. So compare 100 gallons of water. In some areas, as I said, the minimum is say $61 per meter cube, which is 100 gallons. When we go out, we purchase the smallest bottle of water, we pay $100. So just compare the two, right? And you recognize, yes, you are paying very minimum for water. Concerning what is it a customer is paying for? What you're paying for, it's not, we have to extract that water from the earth. And it's hundreds of feet. You have to go down to extract that water. Yes, we're getting water from above right now. We're happy about that. But then generally, you have to extract the water. To extract the water, you use electricity.
Okay.
So it's an investment that the GWI is making into getting that water to you. After we would have extracted that water, we do some where we have the treatment plants. So we do some work with the water where we add chemicals and then we pump that water to you. It's like transporting that water to your home. Then is when we ask you to make payments to the water. And I think if you really consider it, you recognize that we're not asking you to pay much. Some persons, their water bills are less than $10,000 per annum, less than $1,000 per month. We have started billing persons monthly, with the hope that you will add that to your monthly list. Most persons here, we paid monthly or we paid weekly. So you have that opportunity to budget what it is you're going to be paying. So Guyana, we're giving you all opportunities to make payment. As Timothy mentioned, the disconnection, that is our last resort. Even although we've already started that disconnection, we still give you the opportunity to get to us before we get to you there in the fields and come in and make payments. You can make, what is our payment plan? It's where you make a down payment in a similar way that you go to purchase something, a higher purchase. You make a down payment and monthly payments. We are offering that, where you make a down payment and then you pay monthly installments along with your charges that are going to be billed monthly or quarterly if you're unmetered.
And I like that comparison there, because you're enjoying the product. Yes. And you're paying for it as you go. All right, thanks for clarifying what exactly we're paying for, because many times you hear people say, oh, Guyana is a land of many waters and the water right there and GWI charging you X amount. So thank you for helping us understand it's not just taking the water there and giving it to our homes. It has to go through a process, because then people are going to complain the water isn't, safe for consumption. So you have to ensure it is clean and it is safe. And then, of course, you have to get it to our homes. And, Guyana, it's a complicated place in terms of the layout, in terms of where we are located. All right, another important question, and this one is also for you, Jeanette. Timothy mentioned that he spoke with someone, a customer, who hasn't paid for the year. What makes you a candidate for disconnection? Do you guys sit down and play Abner Babner? You put names in a bag? How did we decide who is going to be disconnected?
Okay, our decision to disconnect a customer, firstly, every customer, after your bill is generated, that bill gives you 28 days in which to make payment. We are aware that bill does not get to you the very next day. It takes 3 to 5 days before it starts being delivered to the first person. So you should be getting your bills within that 20-day, 8-day period. That is those customers who have not paid that bill within that 20 days, those customers are targeted for disconnection.
Okay, so it's not a case where you just look at the area and say, all right,
no,
I'm going to put these people...
It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. What it is, it's based on your payment. But if at the same time we recognize that you would have missed your due date, but when we look at your history, we recognize, oh, this person has been paying every quarter or every month based on their bill period, we would not just put you on the disconnection. We try to contact you if we have a telephone number for you. And in addition to that, what we do to alert customers, we send out about three text messages per month to remind customers. So we are doing so much to let persons know that you should be paying your water bills. Don't wait until our crew is at your home. That's not a good time to negotiate.
True. All right, so help GWI to help you. You keep paying for your service, and they will continue not only to supply water, but to supply a good quality of water, and also at a convenient time, because of course you want to know that anytime you can turn on and you can get water to do whatever it is that you need to do. All right, let's now turn our attention back to Public Relations Officer Timothy Austin. Now, GWI is reaching out to customers via the local media, and that's a big bracket. What should customers be paying attention to?
Well, as Jeanette said, we are reminding customers about bill payment via text messages. That's something we have been doing quite a lot of. So customers should make it a priority to have their bill due dates noted on their calendar, in their phones, whatever. But we are reminding customers via text messages that they should come and make that payment on time. In addition to that, we have ads in all the local newspapers with regard to our water service inspectors and our meter readings. So we are reading your meters monthly. We have our meter readers out in the field reading. It's because we want to bill you accurately. So customers would have read that line in the ad, urging them to allow our meter readers access to their premises so that we can read that meter and give you a bill that's based on your actual consumption. If they're not allowed to come into your yard, we will have to send you an estimated bill, and no one wants estimated bills. We want to bill you for what you actually consume as a GWI customer. So we're urging persons to pay attention to those notices. We have the areas where we'll be visiting you. Our meter readers will be in those areas listed in the advertisement in all the local newspapers. You can check it out. It's also on our Facebook page and our website. So persons can look for that. In addition to that, we have our water service inspectors, and the list is also there for that, where they're going around looking for illegal connections, ensuring that your service is working as it should. So if you are a customer that's been subletting or you have an illegal connection, this is the time to make it right. Come into us. Just last year we had the free pass promotion. Persons came in to regularize their service, but it's we do have offers right now. We're not going to make announcements about them, but you can come into the office, talk to customer service managers, and they will work with you. So if you have an illegal service, don't hide from us. Come into us. Get it fixed now, because we do have our water service inspectors going around, and if you are caught with an illegal connection, you will be disconnected, and that's not a good position to be in, as we said earlier. So I want to urge persons, pay attention to our text messages, our radio advisories, our newspaper ads. We are giving you a lot of information. Log on to our Facebook page, our website. There's everything there you need to know as a paying GWI customer. So if you have an illegal service, come into us now and get that regularized.
All right. For reinforcement, Jeanette, I'm going to come to you now. Timothy spoke a lot there about illegal connections. But for persons who would have taken the bigger part out of this, the disconnection period, this disconnection campaign, if I have an illegal connection, should I be worried, or should I just wave as the men go through the street to disconnect all the persons?
You should be worried, because we may not capture you in the month of July or August, but we will capture you at some point in time. So make it right. Let your conscience be free that you're paying for the service you're receiving, and be a good citizen.
And there are penalties attached to illegal connections. That's important for customers to note. They have to pay a fine, some going as high as $25,000.
The minimum is $25,000.
Yes. So we want to urge you to avoid that. Take that same $25,000, put it toward your annual bill. You can pay off for the period. So we're urging persons just to ensure they're not caught up with illegal connections. Don't sublet with your neighbors. Let them come in and get their own connection so that you can pay for the service that we provide to you. So we want to urge persons, avoid any penalties right now. Use that money to pay your GWI bill.
And apart from the fees you have to pay, and of course you have to pay whatever you would have owed to the water company, you're also looking at the inconvenience in this case, because of course that matter would have to go to the office. You guys would have to inspect it and go through it, and that would take, let's say, 2-3 working days, and then you have to wait the crew, who will then have to come and either reconnect or install. So that's going to take another few days.
It'll take a few days before we can get you, and you'll be terribly inconvenienced at that time. So you want to urge persons to avoid that altogether. Come in and regularize your service.
All right, our time is not on our side, but quickly, on Facebook, people are still asking where they can go to pay their GWI bills. Let's talk a little bit about payment locations.
Okay, well, I think most persons will be aware of where the customer services office is within your, what we call your division. And in addition to that, we have arrangements with all of the commercial banks, except a few where you can go into the commercial bank and make your payment. What you can also do, you can set up your account to pay direct to GWI, so that every month as you pay your other bills online, you can pay your water bill. Okay, if you do not know your balances, you can call into us, get your balance and so on, and you know what your water bill is going to be. We even have within the office, you can come in and pay using your Republic Bank ATM card. So we work out everything. Then some persons who cannot get into the office because of your tight work schedules Monday to Friday, we open the last Saturday of every month, specifically catering for those customers and anyone else who may have a query.
All right, so apart from giving us multiple locations, you're also saving us from walking around with tons of money, lots and lots of cash.
Yeah,
so
the Republic One card is very convenient. We recommend that. I know there are a lot of Republic Bank customers, so you can utilize that, as well as Republic Telebanker, that's also available. And I think Jeanette, you mentioned that we have the commercial banks as well, Scotiabank, GBTI. There's so many options to pay your water service bill.
Also, so many of the banks have so many branches.
Citizens Bank as well. And there's also GTT's mobile money, where you can sit down at home and pay for your water bill via your mobile handset. So we want to urge persons to utilize. There's no real reason not to pay your water service bill. There's so many options to pay. So you want to urge, and not forget the post office, because I know a lot of persons go to the post office. You can pay your GWI bill at any post office location countrywide. So use the convenience of the post office as well.
I know our senior citizens believe in the post office, so that's a good one. All right, Jeanette, as we wrap up this part of our program, any more important customer service tips?
Yes, customers recognize, because we still have customers. We have lots of meters that are installed. We have customers who will often challenge when you have an actual reading. They will challenge it. They say, but why am I consuming so much water? So I think you can read up about the water conservation tips, because some persons, you have there may be a leak in your yard. You're not paying attention to it. You need to start paying attention to it. If there's if it's not raining, when it's not raining and you notice your yard is wet, check to see why your yard is wet. If the toilet tank, the water just keep flowing, you need to have a plumber check your toilet tank to see if the float valve is not working. And so these simple things, they add up to a lot of water. So please just conserve on your consumption and pay your water bills on time.
All right, thank you very much there. Jeanette Thomas, Customer Services Manager at the Guyana Water Incorporated. Stick around with us here on The Flow. When we come back, we'll be answering some of your Facebook questions.
The gift of nature, yes, it's water. We provide a service so you can enjoy it. So pay your bill, act responsibly. Easy payment, make it a priority. Your timely payments will ensure sustainability. Yeah.
We at GWI ensure.
Thank you for staying here with us on The Flow. Now, if you're still staring at an unpaid water service bill, I really hope that the information we're going to give to you in this part of the program, that it would be not only helpful for this time around, but for as long as possible. Let's now welcome to the set Collections Manager, Roylene Fernandes. Roylene, hello.
Hi.
All right, and Roylene is going to give us some tips that I really hope will motivate you to get out right now and pay your water service bill. Now, Roylene, GWI sends bills to all customers on a monthly basis. The company is currently disconnecting for unpaid bills for which period?
Okay, Keith. GWI has been billing our metered customer on a monthly basis, and most of our metered customer would have already received their bills for May. We are presently disconnecting customers for any balance that you have outstanding. So once your due date would have been passed, your name or your account can be on the disconnection list. In addition to that, we have already billed our unmetered customers. Those are customers without meters. And we would have billed you already as at June of this year. What the customers with bills that are from March 31st of this year, they are already overdue. So those customers, they need to take note.
All right. And like I said earlier, in this part of our program, we're going to be answering questions that would have been posted by GWI customers on GWI's Facebook page. And if you're not familiar with the page, now's a good time to get familiar with it, because there's always someone there to answer your questions. They give you tips and any other information you may need about the Guyana Water Incorporated. Our first question, it comes from Nicole Bensfield via, of course, GWI's Facebook fan page. And Nicole wrote, I have an outstanding amount to pay to GWI. How can I sign up for a payment plan, and how does it work?
Okay. Like always, GWI is here to make our customers, satisfied. If you have a large unpaid water bill, it is simple. Come into any one of GWI offices and request a payment plan. We often refer it to as our wallet-friendly payment plan, and it's just as it is. It's friendly. If you come into us, talk to any one of our agents, we will work out for you how you can afford to pay that. Because somebody might have a bill of $20,000 and they can't afford to pay $20,000 all at one time. We will work out for you, allow you to pay it in parts, and until you can bring that to zero.
All right, so Nicole Bensfield, hope that is going to assist you. And of course, you're going to go in as soon as possible and work out a payment plan. Our next question comes from Nalini Prasad. And Nalini asks, can I trust the payment agencies to ensure my GWI bill is paid on time?
Oh, yes. I strongly recommend that customers use the payment agencies. For customers who are using payment agencies, I want to assure you that we do receive your payments. Most agencies send in their payment the very next day. So GWI, your account can be up to date, and if your name appeared on the disconnection list, we'll take it off.
Okay. All right, so you can feel safe and also assured that when you pay it, that right away, GWI will receive it and you guys will act on it. So Nalini Prasad, hoping that information was useful to you and anybody else who might have been thinking about any one of the payment agencies to pay their GWI bills. Now, earlier, PRO Timothy Austin spoke about a number of ways to pay your GWI bills, but are customers utilizing the Republic Bank, Telebanker, and GT&T mobile money? And if so, or if not, do you recommend them?
Oh, yes, we do have customers who use these agencies. However, we would like for more people to use the agency because it avoids a long line. It avoids you coming into our offices and have to wait, several hours just to make a payment on your water bill. So you can go ahead and make those payments using the Republic Bank mobile money and any other of our agencies. What I want to assure customers too, our mobile money services, if you make payment up to 12 o'clock in the night, that will get to us the very next day. So it's fast, it's convenient, it saves you time, and I would strongly recommend that customers take advantage of this.
And it's a small fee, just like using your ATM card is a very, very small fee. So we urge persons to utilize it. All right, Roylene, as we close out this part, for customers who are still hesitating, procrastinating, trying to work around it, something to get them up and running.
Okay. We always try to make our customers' life easy, and we are here to tell you how to go about making your payments and help to save you time. Our payment agency is all across Guyana. You can go to the supermarket and it's right there, Western Union or Bill Express is right there. You could walk in and go and make your payments. So I'm urging customer, take advantage of it. Go make your payments. For those customers who have that large bill outstanding and that you're afraid to pay $30,000 and $40,000 per month, go to our offices. We will work with you. We will offer our wallet-friendly payment plan, and we will try as much as we can to make your life easier.
And she means that. And the entire team, they are standing behind that. That was Collections Manager Royleen Fernandez. Royleen, thank you so much. This has been The Flow. Do remember this program. It is produced and presented to you by the Guyana Water Incorporated, GWI. And our guests for this special program were Customer Services Manager Jeanette Thomas, Public Relations Officer Timothy Austin, and we just heard from Collections Manager Ms. Royleen Fernandez. If you have any more questions or queries on paying for your water service, feel free to call GWI's Customer Services Call Center on 227-8701, 03 or 04. You can also email GWI's Public Relations at pro@gwi.gy. You can also post queries on GWI's Facebook page at facebook.com/everydropcountsgy. For more information, you can also log on to their website, gwiguyana.com. You can also chat with the Public Relations team of the Guyana Water Incorporated on BlackBerry Messenger, and that PIN number is currently on your screen. You can also send queries via BlackBerry Messenger, and of course, they'll get right back to you. So make full use of all of the options to stay connected with the Guyana Water Incorporated, and they will ensure that they keep you also connected. And if you missed any bits or any portion of this broadcast, you can log on to GWI's YouTube channel. Just type in Guyana Water Inc. into the YouTube search bar, or you can write down the link that's currently on your screen. Thank you to our guests from the Guyana Water Incorporated customer service team, and to our partners from NCN Studios and the graphics department. On behalf of the Guyana Water Incorporated's public relations team, I am Kean McRae. Thank you so much for watching, and we do hope you'll go out as soon as possible and pay your water service charges. Bye-bye.